he had just done, you know, a quick...
He was ready for headshots and full-on media day right there. He was looking great, ready for more.
Further down the order, 31 drivers. Let's hope that William Vita can turn over the misfortune that he has been suffering today as they come into the tram lines. Oh, they're backing up. That's going to be, oh dear.
We got a couple trained together, 3 of them stuck.
Now that's
5 of them, two different sets of carts jammed together.
Right, there's the 709 of Leo da Silva is bearing the brunt of the ire of Jose Sherma. Oh, poor old Leo da Silva.
You know, even in all that, you can see the pushback somehow didn't deploy.
Yeah.
It was so deep underneath, wedged to the cart in front, while it did mess up his nose cone, that still seems to be intact. He might get away scot-free, albeit with a caved-in front bumper.
Ethan Skyman-Jencic was the other driver, was one of the other 2 drivers involved. Ethan Sky was at the back, so he'll be worried about his nose cone. I couldn't quite see the driver that Ethan Sky had sort of run into. It was an RPG kart, I believe, was the other one. But, and I think that's a case of everyone slowing down, and in the slippery conditions, drivers not slowing down in the middle of the pack, at the back of the pack, as quickly and as efficiently as the drivers at the front.
Up the hill for the end of warm-up lap number 2. Let's see if the kids behave themselves a little better this time. They're just about formed.
Yep.
And maybe a little extra damage or a little worse for wear, but let's try and keep it clean here this time down the line.
Leo da Silva's kart is not aerodynamically efficient, but it's still working and it's still running. That's the main thing.
Let's see it for Heat 3. We've got it. Green flag in the air and a big swarm and a dust cloud and a mist cloud coming off the back. 1 driver, 2 drivers taking the cut through and getting a mud bath for it on the outside of turn number 2.
Yep, the rest of the field come out of 3 down the hill towards turn number 4. Palacio has the advantage as we head through turn 4, the bowl, and up out of the hill through turn number 5. There's Max Weiland on the Magic Kart, trying to wrestle his way to the inside of, I think that was a Ryan Perry Motorsport machine in front of him. Loads of the 707 kart, Cole Medeiros. Oh, and there's our first victim. And that, I thought the rear axle was bent there, but it wasn't. It was just
how rough it is offline.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Fight for the lead. Great move there. I believe that's Cole Medeiros to the inside on Lucas Palacio, and the Canadian takes over. Lucas wants it right back down to 1. Cole went down with him, threw him a little fade, and it will pay off to nothing. Palacio back through here at the end of lap number 2.
Yep, there goes Medeiros back to the inside, sideways, coming out of 3. And luckily, there's that massive amount of runoff there that Palacio is able to just say, okay, wait until you sort yourself out there, Cole. Up to 3rd position comes Alex Vanchev in the DHL RPG machine. Vanchev looking strong once again. Woon is 4th, then it is Salomao. And behind Salomao, I think, is Weiland. And this, most of the carts, the brown cart is in front of the other brown cart, with the 3rd brown cart behind them, because it's getting very difficult to see which team is which because the amount of mud that is being kicked up all over the place.
Big hop over the inside curbing there by Medeiros, but look at Alexander Vanchev already starting to try and track him down on the RPG Cosmic. Even getting by Palacio, he barely lost any time, and he got a great exit up the hill out of turn number 1. This could be a really good lap and a shot at the lead before it's over, maybe before they get down into 4. He'll go right to the rear bumper, rip to the high side, try to line him up as Medeiros then brings it back low at the exit of the bowl and the run into turn number 5. Now, up and over the curbing on the left side's normal, the right side you only hit in the rain, and that inside curb especially in the rain, and as well as 7, and that's a testament to how dirty the track is along with how damp it is. There's definitely some drier portions of the line, but for sure, a slip and slide show right now. THEOsalomao versus Weiland, and Medeiros goes off. Cole Medeiros trying to hang it around the outside on Vanchev. He was right there, didn't want to give it up, He'll pay the price with 2 more spots now as Ashton Woon as well as Lucas Palacio are both able to get past.
But significantly, Vanchev had already made the move, and I think that when Medeiros looks at that, he thinks, maybe I should have conceded a little bit early because we're not even at half distance. Now Medeiros not only finds himself out of the lead, he finds himself out of the top 3. And Vanchev, significantly, has got clear track all around him.
Up and over the inside curbing through turn 6, through turn 7. Cole Medeiros back on the bumper here of Ashton Woon. Now looking to the inside in turn 8. It was really not initially planned for Vanchev to pull the trigger there, but Cole had just kind of right at the corner missed a little bit of that initial turn into turn number 9. He went wide, and then Vanchev kind of finished him off. But either way, Ashton Woon is all over Lucas Palacio. If he can find a good exit, a good launch out of the last turn, maybe he can make something happen coming up in 1. He's going to try it. He'll look for the second spot there. And Palacio can't do anything but bob and weave behind him. Move Ashton Woon up to P2.
And with that news that Medeiros had made that one mistake, it wasn't his kart setup going away from him. It was just a mistake in a one corner. So Medeiros' kart is still probably quicker than Palacio and Woon in front of him. He's just can't overdrive it. He uses all the curves and a lot more there. Oh, and so close to the edge of the curve there.
Oh, Weiland.
And Weiland up the inside. Palacio gets sent the weeds. Medeiros picks up that position. Well, next stop, Ashton Woon for Cole Medeiros. For Max Weiland, yeah, he is not afraid to send one back from a different zip code.
See if Palacio can repay the favor a little bit. He's going to drag race because we got one off in the middle.
That's Andres Salazar. That rocket ship has been grounded.
And I think we got issues as well for theosalomao. The Orsolon driver has not yet hit the scoring loop, and he has dropped down to somewhere in the mid-teens. Looked like Salomao that time 14th with a big off on that lap. So the points leader with a problem here in the final heat race on the day, and more importantly, that'll put him in a rougher spot to fight from tomorrow. Oh! Weiland loses the left rear tire. Max Weiland, that left rear tire, and I think the hub went completely with it, and I don't know if the axle sheared or what.